Students, let us see the next question. When axis inclined to both the planes, a hexagonal prism of base 25 mm and axis 60 mm has an edge of its base in VP, and the axis inclined at 45 degrees to VP. If the edge resting on VP is inclined at 30 degrees to HP, draw its projections. Now this is the question. It is very clear that you have to construct the hexagon in VP. Condition is base on VP, right? So construct the hexagonal prism in VP. First construct the hexagon in VP. Length is here 25 mm, right? So you know how to construct the hexagon. Here the angle for hexagon is 120 degrees, right? So first construct this 125 mm line. Right, now place your protractor here, mark 120 degrees. Place your protractor here, mark 120 degrees, right? Again, now place your protractor on this line. From this point, mark 120 degrees here. Right, again place this protractor on this line. From this point again mark 120 degrees. So the angle for hexagon is 120 degrees and the length of the hexagon is 125 mm. Right, join this one. Right, now after constructing the hexagon, write down the name here: A of 1, B of 2, C of 3, D of 4, E of 5 and F of 6. Right, now from this corner leave 5 mm gap. Now draw the reference line of any length. Right, name it as XY vertical plane and here horizontal plane. Right, now project all the corners of the hexagon till the reference line. Right, now how much is the axis height? 60 mm. Right, so from all these corners take 60 mm. Take 60 mm. Right, from all the corners take 60 mm. Right, and join this one here. Right, and join here. Right, so here we are projecting F and A. No, this is here A dash 1 dash, B dash 2 dash, C dash 3 dash, D dash 4 dash, E dash 5 dash, F dash 6 dash, front view. No, then next after that we are projecting this one, naming it as F of A, E of B and here D of C. Right, we are projecting these points. Next 6 1, 6 of 1, 5 2, 5 of 2, 4 3, 4 of 3. Right, so this is your initial position. We have started step 1 here, step 2 here. Now we have to construct step 3 here. Right, so let us see the next part of the question. The axis is inclined at 45 degrees to VP. To VP means I have to construct here only. Here clearly they mentioned axis is inclined at 45 degrees. But I will consider this base and I will take this base with an angle of 45 degrees. I am not considering here axis. So let us see how to construct this one. Just mark any point on the reference line. Right, place your protractor here. Angle is 45 degrees. Mark 45 degrees angle. Right, measure this length from 6 of 1 to 4 of 3. Measure this length and now draw here. See, I am constructing the base. I am not constructing the axis here. Base with an angle of 45 degrees. right? I will keep my protractor here, mark 90 degrees, keep your protractor here, mark 90 degrees, keep your protractor here, mark 90 degrees. So axis height is here 60 mm. From every point I am taking 60 mm. Right, and I am joining this one. Now if you extend this axis line till this reference line, now place your protractor here and measure the angle. You will get the angle here is 45 degrees. See what is the question, axis should be inclined at 45 degrees to VP. This is your axis line inclined at 45 degrees to VP. See, I didn't take with the help of axis, I constructed this prism with the help of base by taking an angle 45 degrees, right? So if I am taking here 45, this is right angle triangle 90. In question they mentioned 45. 45, 45, 90 plus 90, 180. Triangle angle is 180 degrees. Right? So after that name this point. This is 6 of 1, no? 6 1 of 1 of 1. 5 1 of 2 of 1. 4 1 of 3 of 1. And here F1 of A of 1. E1 of B of 1 and D1 of C of 1. Right, we are projecting like this, no? Okay, you will get the points. Right, this axis we are projecting in this manner, no? So here you will get here D of C. Okay, we will take all these points like this only. See, we are projecting this one. So starting point is here F of 3. I will write here F1 of 3 1. Right, and next point is here F of 2. I will write here F1 2 1. Last point is here 6 1. 6 of 1 of 1 of 1. And here D1 C1. E1 B1. F1 A1. We are projecting this prism in this manner, right, with an angle of 45 degrees. After that, from every corner of the prism, first I will construct this one. From every corner of the hexagon, I will draw the projection lines of any length. Right, from all the corners I am constructing the projection lines. Right, after that same process from 6th point to 6th point. See, this is my 6th point. From 6th point I am projecting a line to 6th point. See, 6th point. This is your 6th point. Right, then next is here, next point is 1 point, no? So this is 1 point, this is 6 point. Write it as here 6 1 dash and this point is 1 1 dash. Then next 5th point and 2nd point. From 5th point I am projecting a line till 5th point. See, till 5th point I am naming this point as here 5 1 dash. This is 2nd point, no, naming it as 2 1 dash. Next 4 of 3. From 4 I am projecting a line, right, till 4th point, name it as here 4 1 dash. 3rd point 3 1 dash. Right, now first construct the hexagon here. Join 1 2 3 4 5 6. Right, and this is the back portion of the prism. Now we can't see this position, so that's why I'm indicating here with the dashed lines. Right, now after that from A to A, from B to B, now project all the lines. Same process. From F to F, F point and A point. From F I am projecting a line till F point, naming it as here F1 dash. From A I am projecting a line till A point, name it as here A1 dash. Then next E of B. From E, project the line till the E point C. E, name it as this point is E1 dash and this point is here B1 dash. Right. Next from D of C, project the line till point D. Name it as this point is D1 dash. This point is here C1 dash. Right. Now join all this A, B, C, D, E, F. You will get another hexagon here. Right, so this is your hexagon. Now join phi to E in order to get the shape of hexagonal prism. Join phi to E, right, 6 to F, right, and from 4 to D this is your dashed line. Then next from 1 to A, right, again from 3 to C is your dashed line. Right, and then next join this here to B. So this is your hexagonal prism. Right, so I have started first step here, second step, third step, fourth step. Now I am going to construct the fifth step. In order to construct the fifth step, the angle should be inclined to HP. So how much is the angle here? 30 degrees to HP. So what I am doing, I am leaving some distance. I am marking a point here. Right, now I am taking 30 degrees angle. In order to construct the third step, you have to assume that the second step was in a box method. This is the starting point of the hexagon. Right, just draw a line. Name this point as here 1, this point as here 2, right, and this point is toward 3, this point is toward 4. 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash is your box. Right, now construct the same box here with an angle of 30 degrees. Right, now what I will do, I will measure this 1 dash 2 dash length. Right, now I will draw here 1 dash 2 dash. I will measure the length and I will draw here with an angle of 30 degrees to VP, to HP. This is my 1 of 1 dash, 2 of 1 dash. 1, 2 I am drawing here. Then next I will place my protractor here. I will mark 90 degrees. I will measure this 2 to 3 length. Now I will draw here 2 to 3. Right, and I will name it as some 3 1 dash. Again I will place my protractor on this line. From this point I will mark 90 degrees. I will measure this 3 to 4 length and I will draw here. Right, name it as some 4 1 dash, 4 dash. Right, now join this 4 1 dash and here 1 1 dash. See, I have constructed this box here with an angle of 30 degrees. Right, now after that, in between 1 and 2, how many lines are there? 6th point and first point, 2 lines are there. Measure the distance from 1 to 6. Draw a line here. From 1 to 6. Now from 6th line to first line, measure the distance, mark the point. You can measure either it with compass or scale. Draw a line. Right, now in between 2 and 3, in between 2 and 3 how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, now measure all these distances and draw here 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so from second point to next point, take this distance with compass, mark a point and draw a line. From this point to this point, take this distance with compass, mark the point and draw a line. Again from this point to this point, take the distance and mark a point, draw a line here. Then next from here to here, take the distance, mark a point and draw here. Right, so in between 1 and 2, how many lines are there? Mark the points, draw the lines. In between 2 and 3, how many points are there? Mark the points and draw the lines. Right, now after drawing this one, just mark the points in between 1 and 2. This point is 6 1 dash, no, I will write here 6 2 dash. This point is 1 1 dash, no, 1 2 dash, 2 2 dash, 3 2 dash, 4 2 dash, 5 2 dash, and this is your 6 2 dash. Right, then next in between 3 and 4, in between 3 and 4, this point is here C2 dash, D2 dash, here B2 dash, A2 dash, F2 dash, E2 dash. A, B, C, D, E, F. Same points I am marking here. Right, now join all these points. First join here A, B, C, D, E, F. You will get the hexagon here. Right, so this is your first hexagon. Then next here join 1 2 3 4 5 6. You will get another hexagon here. This is your another hexagon. Right, now let us join here these 2 points. This is your first point, this is your second point, right, third point, fourth point, fifth point, right, and right in between one point I should write here this point is A2 dash, right, then next second point no B2 dash, third point no C2 dash, fourth point no D2 dash, fifth point no E2 dash, sixth point no F2 dash. Right, now join here two to B, 1 to A, right, and this 3 to C is your dashed line. Right, this is your dashed line, and join this 5 to D. This is your hexagonal prism. Right, you have to check like this: 2B, 1A, 3C, right, EF, 4D, 5E, like that. Right, then next after constructing the hexagon here, from every corner of the prism project the lines of any length. Right, now same process from 1 to 1 I am drawing a perpendicular line till first point, naming this as 1 of 2. From second point I am drawing a perpendicular line till second point, name it as 2 of 2. From third point I am drawing a perpendicular line till third point, name it as 3 of 2. From fourth point I am drawing a perpendicular line till fourth point, name it as here 4 of 2. Right, from fifth point I am drawing a perpendicular line till 5th point, naming it as here phi of 2. From 6th point, I am drawing a perpendicular line till 6th point, naming it as here 6 of 2. Right? So first join this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Join 1, 2, right? 2, 3, 3, 4, right? And 4, 5, 5, 6, right? And here 1, 6. You will get one hexagon here, right? After that, same process. From A, draw a perpendicular line, right, till point A. Name it as here C point A. Name it as here A2 dash, sorry, A2, right? Again from B, draw a perpendicular line till B point. Name it as B2. From C, draw a perpendicular line till C point. Name it as C2. From D point, draw a perpendicular line till point D. Name it as D2. From E point, draw a perpendicular line till point E, E2. From F point, draw a perpendicular line till F. Name it as here F2. Right? Now join here A, B, C, D, E, F. You will get another hexagon here. Right? Now join here A21, right? B22, right? Now 3 to C, D24, right? F2, 5 to E, and here F2, 6. You will get the hexagonal prism here, right? So this is your problem, right? Be careful while writing all these points. If you write this point strong, so you will get some confusions, right? Now after completion of your problem, above the reference line, take height 5 mm and write down this is your front view. Below the reference line, take 5 mm and write down this is your top view, right? So for all you should write here, this is your initial position, middle position, final position. Right? After completion of your diagram, mark the dimensions properly. In this question, they mentioned hexagon base is 25 mm, right, and axis height is here 60 mm. Right? So this is your hexagonal prism problem which is lying on VP, right? So let us see the last problem. A cylinder of diameter 40 mm and axis 60 mm rests on a point of its base circle on HP. Draw its projections when the axis is inclined at 30 degrees to HP and the top view of the axis is perpendicular to VP. Now this is the question. Cylinder means you have to construct the circle. Circle diameter is 40 mm. We have to construct the circle on HP. Condition is base circle on HP. That means you have to construct the circle on HP, right? So anyway I am constructed here, I am drawing again. I took the circle diameter here 40 mm and I am going to construct the circle in HP. Right, now after constructing this circle, you know already you have to divide this circle into 12 equal parts. Right, after that write down the circle names as here: A of 1, B of 2, C of 3, D of 4, E of 5, F of 6, G of 7, H of 8, I of 9, J of 10, K of 11, L of 12. Right, now after constructing the circle, leave 5 mm gap and draw the reference line of any length. Name it as XY, vertical plane and horizontal plane. Right, now project all the corners till the reference line. A of 1, B11, CK, DJ, EI, FH and here G. Project all the corners till the reference line. Now they mention axis height is 60 mm. Right, now take axis height 60 mm. Right, now from all the corners take 60 mm. Right, now join here. Right, so name this point as here A dash, B dash of L dash, C dash of K dash. D dash of J dash, E dash of L dash, F dash of H dash, G dash, and here 1 dash, 2 dash of 12 dash, 3 dash of 11 dash, 4 dash of 10 dash, 5 dash of 9 dash, 6 dash of 8 dash, and last one is your 7 dash. Right, now what is the next part of the question? Axis is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. 2 HP means I have to construct here 1, 2, 3. I have to construct the axis which is inclined at 30 degrees. But with the help of axis I am not going to construct here. With the help of base I am going to construct here. I am taking this length and I am going to draw here with an angle of 60 degrees. 60 plus 30, 90, and right angle triangle angle is 90. 90 plus 90, 180. Right, so what I will do, I will mark the point on the reference line. I will keep my protractor here. I will take 60 degrees angle. I will measure this length from 1 dash to 7 dash. Right, and I will draw here with an angle of 60 degrees. Right, now I will place my protractor here 90 degrees. I will place my protractor here 90 degrees. Right, this is your axis height. This is your axis height. Right, and join this one. Right, now mark the midpoint, draw the axis line here, right? Now if you place your compass here and if you place your protractor here and measure the angle here will be 30 degrees. 30, this is 90, I took here 60. But I won't write here 60, I will write here 30 degrees, right? After that, from first line to second line, measure the distance, mark the point. From second line to third line, measure the distance, mark the point. And anyway, this is the midpoint. From midpoint to next line, mark the point. From next line to next line, mark the point, right? So take all these distances with the help of compass, mark the point on that baseline, right? Now draw all the lines here. Right, now after that write it as here A1 dash, B1 dash of L1 dash, C1 dash of K1 dash, D1 dash of J1 dash, E1 dash of L1 dash, F1 dash of H1 dash and G1 dash. Right here 1 dash, 2 dash of 12 dash, 3 dash of 11 dash, 4 dash of 10 dash, 5 dash of 9 dash, 6 dash of 8 dash, and this is your 7 dash. Right, just I am drawing this prism here with an angle of axis 30 degrees, base 60 degrees. Right, after that from every point on the circle I am going to draw the projection lines of any length. I am joining two points from the circle and I am constructing here projection lines taking any length. Right, now same process, from 1 draw a line till first point, from 2 draw a line till second point, right? If you feel it is hard, see from every corner just draw the projection lines till the baseline. From every corner just draw the projection lines till the baseline. Right, now you see this is the first point to first point 1 dash, right? Then next this will be 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, midpoint is 7 dash, 8 dash, 9 dash, midpoint is 10 dash, 11 dash, and this is your 12 dash. Right, same process from A, first project the lines till the baseline from every point. Right, now same from A to A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, E1 dash, F1 dash, midpoint is G1 dash, H1 dash, I1 dash, J1 dash, C, J and J, J point and J point, K and L. Right, now join all these points. You will get one ellipse here. Right, join these points. This is the back side of your prism, no? So draw the dashed lines here. Right, and join A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Right, Now just join this 10 and J, right? Join this 4 and D. It looks like a cylinder, right? This cylinder, it looks like a cylinder. No, it should be dark here. Now you see, if you see, it looks like a cylinder, right? Now what is the next part of the question? Top view of the axis is perpendicular to VP. This is your front view. This is your top view. Top view of the axis. This is your axis line. This is perpendicular to VP. Now actually this axis line is parallel to VP. Condition is the axis is perpendicular to VP. Suppose if I am keeping this axis line in this manner, now you see this axis is perpendicular to VP. That means I have to turn the cylinder in vertical manner in order to keep the axis line perpendicular to VP. Right? So let us see how we will construct this one. Whenever you are going to construct third position, assume that this second position was in a box. Write it here 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a box. Now I am constructing this box in perpendicular manner. That means this is 1, 2. No, I am leaving 5 mm gap. I measured that 1, 2 and I am drawing in horizontal manner 1 and 2. I am drawing this 1, 2 here. I will place my protractor here. I will mark 90 degrees. I will measure 2 to 3 length and I will draw here 2 to 3. Again I will place my protractor here 3 to 4 length. I will draw here with an angle of 90 degrees. Right, this is your fourth point. Now join here 1 and 4. Now you see I constructed this 1, 2, 3, 4 box in perpendicular manner. Right, now same process in between 1 and 2. How many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines are there. Right, so what I will do, first I will mark the midpoint line from 1 to 1 of 1. Right, we should not write dash here, no, just it is 1 of 1, 2 of 1, 3 of 1, 4 of 1, 5 of 1, 6 of 1, 7 of 1. We should not write dashes here. Right, so same, now I am constructing this with an angle of 90 degrees here. First mark the midpoint line from 1 to 1, mark the midpoint line. Next, from midpoint line to next line, take these distances with compass and draw here. After that, in between 2 and 3, how many lines are there? See first here from 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines are there. From 2, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have to draw lines here. Take each distance length with compass, mark the points here and draw the lines. Right, again from 3 to here. This is third point, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From 3 to first line, take the distance. Mark here. From first line to second line, mark the distance. Second line to third line, mark the distance. Like that, mark the distance as first. Then next, draw the lines here. Right, so here 6 lines and here 6 lines. Right, now write down in between 1 and 2. This point is 1 of 1, no? 1 of 2, 2 of 2, 3 of 2, 4 of 2, 5 of 2, 6 of 2, 7 of 2, 8 of 2, 9 of 2, 10 of 2, 11 of 2 and 12 of 2. And here A2, B2, C2, D2, E2, F2, G2, H2, I2, J2, K2, and this is your L2. Right, now join this 1 2 3 4 5 6 so on. Right, so this is the back portion of the prism. Now you should draw here dotted lines and join here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Right, now it looks like a cylinder. Now join these edges. Right, so after that, now from every corner of the prism draw the projectional lines. Right, this is A, B, C, D. No, so from A I am projecting the point till A, name it as here A2 dash. From B I am projecting the point B2 dash. From C I am projecting the point C2 dash. From D I am projecting the point D2 dash. From E, so anyway this is your point E2 dash, F2 dash, G2 dash. From H I will project the point H, here I, and last one is your J point. Say H, I, J, K and L. Right, now join this one. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. You will get one circle here. Right, now we have to mark 1 2 3 4 also. No, now from 1 draw the projectional line. From 2 draw the projectional line. From 3 draw the projectional line. From 4, from 5, from 6, 7. Right, now same from 1 to 1 2 dash. This is your second line. 2 2 dash, 3 2 dash, 4 2 dash, 5 2 dash, 6 2 dash, 7 2 dash, 8 2 dash, 9 2 dash, 10 2 dash, 11 2 dash, and this is your 12 2 dash. Right, now join all these points. You will get another circle here. Now join this 4 to D and here 10 to J to get the shape of the cylinder. So this is your cylinder problem. After completion of your problem, above the reference line, take height 5 mm and write down this is your front view. Below the reference line, take height 5 mm and write down this is your top view. For all the problems, definitely you have to mention this is your initial position, middle position, final position, and don't forget to mark the dimensions in this question. They mention circle diameter is 40 mm and axis height is 60 mm. whenever you are marking diameter for circle, indicate pi 40 mm. So this is your circle problem, right? Very important one. And this is your hexagon problem.